Hi guys, it's Reilly with another solo episode. I'm recording this one in kind of, well, basically at work because I was a bit busy this week, so I kind of ran out of time and have to get this one out quick. So yeah, I'm using a slightly different microphone than normal, and I'm in a different place than, my house. But hopefully the sound quality is okay. Hopefully it's listenable still. But anyway, I'll explain my busyness in a second when the episode starts. But before that, Instagrams. So my Instagram is Reilly Sullivan XD, and Sota is eigonosota. But yeah, I think that's enough for the prologue. So let's get into it. Okay, so the reason I've been pretty busy this week is because Yuki and I are having our wedding on Sunday, or wedding party, I guess. It's not really going to be like a traditional wedding for quite a few reasons, probably the main one being money. So we're not going to do like the ceremony basically at all. It's mostly just going to be kind of the, second party. So yeah, I mean, Yuki and I officially got married, like on paper, back in March. And then, so we started planning basically from then, to do, a wedding party with friends where at least, we could celebrate being married, even if we don't do all the, ceremonial stuff. So we started inviting friends, and some family, but, because we're doing it in Japan, in Takamatsu, a lot of my family, and actually a lot of Yuki's family too, because both of them live in the US, weren't able to come. But luckily, my mom and my sister are able to make it. Actually, they're here now. They got here yesterday. I'm recording this on Friday. So I got to see them last night and this morning. That was, of course, really nice talking with my mom and my little sister. My little sister, it's her first time in Japan, so she's kind of like impressed with everything, like K-cars. She's like, oh, look at that cute little car, and, stuff like that. So like the breakfast at the hotel this morning, she was like, they had corn soup. It was really good, which is like, I mean, I guess like we have corn soup in the US, I'm pretty sure, but it's not nearly as common as it is here in Japan. But anyway, yeah, so my sister is pretty excited to be here so far. And then Yuki's parents and her sister are also going to come. They're not here yet, but they should be getting here, I think, tomorrow. And then my college roommate and his girlfriend came over, and that's everyone from the States. Everybody else is going to be pretty local friends, or at least Japan friends, I could say. It's going to be like 50 people total, I think. So a lot of that, foreigner friends, English teacher friends, some Japanese friends, of course, and then some people are coming from like out of prefecture who, used to live in Kagawa or who I knew previously. I think we have people coming from Tokyo, Osaka, Tokushima, I guess, which is not too far away. And yeah, like a few other places maybe I'm forgetting, but yeah, maybe I should get into like what is actually happening. So we're going to start with like a more kind of intimate dinner. We're going to go to some kind of like nice Italian place with my family, Yuki's family, my college roommate, and then some other like close friend couples here. So I think that's going to be 15 of us. We're almost like renting out this small little Italian place. So that'll be like a nice kind of quiet dinner, a lot of chatting and stuff like that. And then, we'll maybe do some kind of, not speech, I don't want to call it a speech, but, some of the more kind of like serious talks at that time, about whatever, love and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how to put it. But then from there, pretty much right after that, we're going to go to the party venue, I guess, the reception venue, which is a place that I go a lot normally, because the kind of basement of this place is a music venue where one of my friends plays in a band a lot. Actually, like just last weekend, I was there watching his band and another one of my friend's bands play. And so the actual venue is on like the second or third floor of that building, and it is more kind of like I don't know exactly what to call it. It's kind of like a cafe, bar, venue, music venue combined. They do like DJ sets or like piano or jazz. It's more kind of like I don't know, a classier version of the like rock punk venue that's downstairs. But it should be cool for a party. I think there's like couches and things rather than just like standing in a dark black room, which would be what the rock venue would look like. So yeah, we're just kind of gonna have a party. There's not gonna be really much in the way of, like doing in the US in a wedding, it's typical to do vows, where you like kind of make promises and talk about how much you love each other and how, you're going to spend the rest of your lives together and stuff like that. And, we'll probably talk about that with people as we go around the party, of course, but I think both Yuki and I don't really want to do like a official speech in front of everybody. So we probably won't end up doing that. But it's going to be mostly just like friends hanging out. One of my friends is going to like DJ for some of the party. And then for the rest, we'll have like a playlist that Yuki and I made, mostly Yuki, to be honest. And then there'll be food that also my friend is making. So like I asked him a few months ago if he could make like a kind of hors d'oeuvre, like appetizers, small bites kind of menu for people to eat while they're at the party. And yeah, he's like a friend, so I thought it would be cool. Kind of one of the themes of this is I want it to all kind of be like everyone involved is a friend. So the DJ is my friend, the caterer, the guy making the food is my friend, the guy who owns the venue is maybe friend is too strong a word, but I see him a lot. I know him well because I go to the venue a lot. And obviously everybody coming is my friend as well, or family. And yeah, we were thinking of doing like a trivia game for a while. Actually, when I went to my friend's wedding back in, was that in February? Or I forget exactly when that was. Maybe April, I forget. But at his wedding, they had like a trivia thing where they asked, what is the groom's favorite food, or what is the bride's favorite movie, and things like that. And we thought about doing something like that, but in the end decided not to, basically because I'm kind of a nerd about trivia stuff. So I wanted to make the questions like gettable as trivia questions so that, like people who maybe didn't know us too well could still play the game, kind of questions like, maybe I'll ask a question. We'll see if listeners can figure out the answer. So I'll say like, Reilly's favorite book has a Japanese novelty goods store named after it. But instead of the mascot being a penguin, the main character in Reilly's favorite book is a kind of crazy old man who thinks he's a knight and likes to fight windmills. So yeah, if you can figure out the answer to that trivia question, good luck. Send me a message on Instagram, Reilly Sullivan XD. Yeah, but we decided in the end not to do the trivia because it would probably take a lot of time, and I would enjoy those kind of questions, but I'm not really sure if everybody else, if the actual guests would have fun doing it. So we're just kind of leave it more casual, where people are just kind of milling around and talking, and the only real event I think will be like the cake cutting. And yeah, going in the theme with keeping it, among friends, in-house, so to speak. Yuki made the cake, and so we're going to cut the cake and feed each other and all those kind of traditional things for the cake part, and then just give everyone cake and everybody gets to eat cake. And then yeah, the rest of it is just kind of going to be hanging out. Like, it'll be really interesting to see my family meet all of my Japanese friends, and Yuki's family meeting everybody, and then also kind of like groups of people that I know, of course, or Yuki knows, but don't really associate with each other. All that kind of like wedding stuff, having kind of strangers meet and talk. I guess maybe a lot about me and Yuki. I don't know. And then, yeah, so actually we're going to have that. That's like 2 hours long. And maybe I should mention the dress code is like very open, I should say. So like I'm going to wear a suit. Yuki's going to wear a white dress. I think some of my friends are probably going to wear a suit. Sota's coming. I think Sota's wearing a suit, I'm guessing. But then other people, I said, if you don't have a suit, you don't have to buy a suit for the wedding. Come in, a button-up shirt and nice pants, whatever. Like there's not really any. I'm not going to be mad if anybody comes dressed a little bit more casually. So that's one thing. And yeah, the party will go for probably about 2 hours. That one after the dinner, and then actually at the same place, we asked the owner if we could extend for like the second party, or maybe third party if you count the dinner. That would just be at the same place and just extend for a little longer and, pay to get like the all you can drink nomi hodai thing. And then that's about as far as we've planned. That would probably take us to about midnight. And so from there, well, I'm guessing we're probably going to go somewhere else. Knowing me and my friends, all of us pretty much like to drink, so we might go to a third location after that, but that hasn't been decided yet, and it kind of depends on how many people want to go. If 30 out of the 50 people at the wedding want to keep drinking after midnight, then we might have to look around to see if there's any place that can take 30 people. That might be tough. But yeah, that's about it, I think. This is kind of the precursor, the kind of our plan for the wedding, but I think most likely in the next episode with Sota, we'll talk about, what happened and how it went and everything like that. So I hope you tune in for that episode as well. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.